Hello guys, and welcome to this final episode of me talking to a camera in the year 2021. So, as already mentioned, this is going to be more like towards you guys. So at the end of the year, I want to thank all of you for your big support and for, all the views, all the likes, all the clicks, all the comments, all the support and all the chat moments that we do have and did have during the year on the streams and everything. So really a big massive thank you to all of you for a great year 2021. I hope I see you all well and healthy next year again. So it's time to rewind that year a little bit, and first of all, guys, I want to know from you, put that down in the comment area below. What was your highest high and your kind of lowest low that you've had in the 2021 year? Whether that was sim racing related or private, totally up to you. Of course, we can have this like on the private side and on the sim racing side, but you know what, just whatever comes to your mind. What was your highest high? What was your lowest low? I'm really looking forward to see all the comments and to see how you have felt the 2021 year so far. So yeah, looking forward to read your comments down in the comment area below. Still, since it is Michis Esport diary, of course there was a lot of esport going on this week, actually the past 2 weeks, right after the Le Mans Virtual Series. So first things first, currently we got the well, today is the final day, but we've had a 10 post series up about the year 2021, where we took selected highlights of the year that we have just gone through again. It's more like a season recap. How have the series been? Where did we finish? What was the statistics of the season? And so on. So we kind of made that up to be a kind of, appreciation of the year 2021. And I hope you've checked them out, whether that was Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I kind of missed to post the one or other thing, but essentially on Twitter stuff would have been seen as well. So yeah, if you are interested, if you're new to the channel, if you're watching us for not quite the longest time just yet, then this will be a great opportunity for you to go out and have another look on how our year went. All you need to do is, and I'm gonna link that in the top right corner, hit that link, go to our Facebook page, find us on Instagram. Actually, you find all those links in the description of the video too. And have a look how things went 2021. So my highest highs and my lowest low, since I asked you guys to put that down in the comment area below, I'm gonna do that too. And I'm gonna start with my lowest low. And my lowest low is a combination of a sim racing topic and the combination of a private thing. So, but it's quite easy for me to pick. This year in, I think it was April or May, there was the Formula Sim Racing race 4 at Zandvoort. We qualified on pole, we were effectively leading the race. We've spun around after our first pit stop, but should still have been in the lead by then. And we were looking to fight again for a win, which would have been the 4th consecutive win for us in the 2021 season. Would have got us 100 possible points, and the race was running okay till that point. I probably would have finished second anyway, but nevertheless, we were in contention for the lead, and yeah, then we got taken out by this track glitch on the curbs. It just hit it, flew through the air, car dead, multiple tires missing, stranded on the banking in the final turn. And It could have been just a DNF, of course, but it happened on the very same day my grandfather passed away that morning. So yeah, in the morning I received the news and really had a struggle to get into the zone, get into the focus, and obviously that pole I dedicated to him, and I wanted to dedicate a race victory or a podium at least to him. But yeah, things came different, and I was extremely sad and extremely mad after the DNF as such. But you know, combined with a private thing that just has happened, I think that was the worst day in this year's episode, I'd say. Because it also marks a little bit of a turning point on how the FSR season then went on from there on. Didn't quite have the chance to put the same performances back into the car. Obviously, our contenders in the field have managed to do their homework and actually get better and faster and everything. So, yeah, that surely was my lowest low. And yeah, nothing much to say about it. On the other side, the highest high, and that is a different kind of thing. It's a difficult one to answer, because there were so many things, so many highlights and so many good things that have happened. Whether that was our first GT Pro win and pole in season 3 in the Audi that we've done, whether that was first Virtual Endurance Championship Division 1 race that we've won. Also, us being in that high-end simulator in the Northern Hanover in the end of November has been a great experience whatsoever. And last but not least, of course, being a Le Mans virtual driver with Michis Esport has been an amazing thing. We've grown the community a good fair point this year. I'm so close about the first video to hit 10,000 clicks. It would be amazing. It will be done by the end of January, I'm pretty sure. I hope. I don't want to jinx it, but I hope. But you see, there are so many things that you can really select from. So many good things have happened in the 2021 year. I think as a driver, I also made that next step. I've really had a strong appearance in 2020, but, and I want to come to my point actually, what is my highest high this year? And I can't put a specific thing. I think it's the overall year, really. This year has been really good. Really good. Apart from the Formula E Accelerate series, where I did not manage to get into a top 10 in the race even. Apart from that, every single series I ran, I ended up being in the top 10 of the individuals. Whether that was GT Pro Season 4, P8, Season 3, P4, Formula Simracing, I got 3rd. Should have been 2nd, but okay, 3rd. Formula Pro, yes, it's unofficial, but still would have been P6 in a very strong open wheeler grid. Obviously, for LMVS and VEC are team-based championships, but we ran 4th in VEC, currently leading in VEC for this season. Le Mans Virtual Series, the sister cars leading the championship, which is amazing. We dropped to P7, sadly. But you know, overall, there's like even RCCO is non-optimal. That has went for us. We appeared 2 times in the finale, and we got P9 overall in the standings as well. Not to be 100% proud of that, but I can't think of any season where I had like overall bad results. And this year has been really strong. This year has been really outstanding in the way I have performed in some races. I have been able to to crank down my failure rate. So I got more consistent, done less mistakes, done overall better performances. About the raw speed, I would probably say I haven't really improved much. Maybe not at all. Maybe towards the end of the year I actually suffered a bit. So especially October, November, December. My pace got a bit worse there. GT Pro Season 4 in the end hasn't been the best experience and hasn't been the best performance in the Ferrari. But yeah, I think the highest high as a whole, I would say, is the year 2021, because, so as I said, so many good things that happened. It's difficult, impossible to really pick one and say this was the best thing. Also from a business point of view, it went very, very well. And well, the next highlight with moving houses and everything is just in just around the corner. So anyway, last but not least, a little bit of an out view of what's about to happen in the next couple of weeks. Next week we got the 8 Hours of Road America and the Virtual Endurance Championship on the 8th of January. We also got the 24 Hours of Le Mans Virtual Series coming up on the week after, so 15th and 16th of January. Please note, especially in the week between 8th and 15th, don't expect much streams, please. I will maybe keep you updated about the progress and stuff, but even that I need to see. I really need to dedicate the work into Le Mans Virtual Series, the 24-hour race, and on top of that I need to dedicate the work to my girlfriend, because we're moving houses actually from the 6th of January onwards. Got 3 weeks to get out of here, got 3 weeks to pull up the rig and everything. So here's the plan. 15th, 16th we're going to do the 24 hours. The Monday after, I tear down my rig, I disassemble it, I disassemble the scenery, I disassemble my working station, like everything. 17th, 18th is dedicated to put that all in a transport and get it over. And 18th, the internet will go down here. Hopefully it will straight go up on the same day at the new venue. So probably also no traction stream on the 18th. And then 19th, maybe we can have, I quickly put up the working station, then we do like, this is how we rebuild everything. Perhaps. Lots of things going on in my head about that right now. And about the second PC streaming, I've already said this yesterday in the unboxing, but I will have to push back on that project a little bit, because, you know, I could now start getting into the wiring, softwaring, troubleshooting and so on, but I would have like 2 or 3 days to do so right now. And if it doesn't work after those 3 days, or if the issue arises soon, I have no time to fix it and before Le Mans Virtual 24, and then I need to put everything down and back up anyway on the new venue. So I've decided to just quickly take the new machine, put it into the same exact service that we've just have had with the other machine. So I will do streaming from one single PC for the time being. And as soon as we then move the house, and we also, as soon as we have moved houses and the sorted other stuff, I have then the chance to dedicated stream towards like, okay, now we're really getting into this dual PC setup. We're now, you know, changing everything around. We can do some just chattings right there, and I think that will make the most sense in the way of it being done in reasonable amount of manner and time without pressure, in silence, as in, well, not in silence, but with no stress behind it. In the meanwhile, I'm about to figure out new microphone. Maybe I can do a little bit of reading already on how to set up things. So, you know, what I basically want to have, and this is if someone has an idea, if someone has some knowledge about it, I do have a wireless headset, and I wish to have the sound coming from the gaming PC to my headset. This is also where I want to have TeamSpeak and Discord on and everything. Just want to have that on the gaming machine. But I want all the audio to be able to go over to the streaming PC too, so you get the game audio, maybe you get selected parts of the TeamSpeak, of the Discord chat that we run, especially when we do community days. In hindsight, that would not be a big problem if I put that out on the streaming PC. But yeah, for the game engine sounds, I want to have that from the gaming PC, and at the same time, I need to get the audio signal over to the streaming PC as well. So effectively, I need two devices being sound devices at the same time, and I'm not sure if Windows is able to do that. So anyone, if you have an idea, if you have experience with that, I'd be happy to get mailed, simracing@michi-hoyer.com, or also alternatively put a comment in the comment area below. I would be very much appreciating some help on this matter, because yes, I'm a bloody beginner in that sort of topic. Right, time to end this year 2021 and get all the thank yous out. First of all, I want to thank Burst Esport. To me, the best sim racing team I've ever been. On that note, I'm very happy also to announce that I am going to resign for 2022 with Burst Esport in my designated position where I am. Really looking forward to work with the guys, to work with Yanni, work with Robin, work with David, work with the entire team behind, with Cameron, with Rasmus, with Joao, and you know, everyone from the Burst Esport side. Looking forward to also work closer with Ivan and with Kazuki, and this is a bad example of me missing a name. Is it Charlie Summers? I think it is. As we're going into to be part of a new league for 2022. So yeah, and a big thank you obviously to Jesper Petersen, and to Fanny, and to Claudio, and the board of Burst Esport for putting in all the work, getting the team to where it is, and getting it even beyond that in the future. So really great place to be, and I'm really happy to keep working with the guys and not have any changes, because never change a running system, and currently the system is running really well. So a massive thank you to Burst Esports, and also to the way that I am still, you know, as an individual, have the possibility to do what I do. That is sim race, that is streaming, that is working on other projects. I have a very lenient hand with that, and I'm really grateful for that. So thank you, Burst Esport, for having me and for being such a great home. Next up, I want to seriously thank Lexar Könmolds, and you'll find a very designated video to him in the top right corner that you hopefully click and look at. I want to thank Lexar so much for having backed me this year with graphics, cinematics, trailers, templates, all sort of pictures, thumbnails, everything. That guy is, and probably that should have been my highest high, because he found me in the end of last year, but he has become a very solid part of this community, because you know, he's just so supportive. He comes around with little surprises, and if I need something, he does it just in style, and I really adore and appreciate his work. I'm also a bit jealous for not having the same skills, but I cannot do everything as good as driving. Who says I'm perfect in driving or great in driving anyway, but yeah, you guys know what I mean. So Kuhn Molds, also known as Lexa or Papa Kuhn, has been an extremely valuable addition to the community, and I'd say we have become friends over the year. I really so much appreciate his work, and I'm looking forward to 2022, and yeah, hopefully that he stays around and keeps supporting us. So a big shout out to Papa Kuhn. On the other hand, I want to thank Nicolini for all the liveries that he's done for Burst Esport, for me personally, all the little graphics work, the super flexible and quality work. Big shout out to Nicolini for liveries and also all sort of picture design and color design work. Thank you so much. Then we need to have a shout out for Willemacher, for Adam Crane, for our Bono. And that guy has a difficult task. He needs to make me feel good, be quick, be competitive, and enjoy iRacing enough to race the iRacing Mercedes F1 W12E performance car on a very high level. And I have to say kudos to him, because in a reasonably short time he got my mindset and got my mind while racing and iRacing races to a different state. Remember that Road to A license? We've literally done 5 or 6 races with 1 or 2 little setbacks, but the way we've drove that race and the way we've approached battling, the way we have approached these races with setup work and everything, has been the reason where suddenly I was not only going up with the safety rating, but also with the I rating. So everything, all the 400 I rating we just lost from 3,600 whatever to 3,200 whatever, we're actually gained back within the last 2 or 3 weeks. And that is a big bonus and a big the big achievement of Papa Bono, because I would have not done it the same way without him. I would have struggled a lot more. The reason why I got that low is because I had a wrong mindset, wrong way of work, wrong approaches, and of course he comes in with a lot of knowledge that I do not have, or I would have probably also not done research on. So a massive thank you to Papa Bono. And furthermore, I want to say thank you to Cass Rietveld and Cameron Roger. Those guys have supported me and Jane during the year with engineering. So that little bit of an advantage, having 2 eyes and 2 ears additional to the car and to the race, has been a really important factor for success. Yes, that comes around with a team, but I think it deserves a special mention, as we're speaking about engineers with Papa Bono. So I want to make sure Cass Rietveld and Cameron Roger are thanked as well at this stage. And then I want to say thank you to all the business partners for 2021. Really has been a great year. I hope that we can work on our businesses in the future, of course. And last but not least, the biggest of all thank yous, and I've opened the video and I'm gonna close the video like that, goes to all of you. All those spectators, all the guys watching the streams, all the guys watching the videos on demand, every member on the Discord channel, all the Patreon members, all the YouTube members, all the Twitch subscribers that are actually supporting us with a little 2, 3, 4, 5 euros a month. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for that support throughout 2021. Thanks for finding me, thanks for following up, thanks for subbing up. and thanks for being around and being really, really supportive. And something else, I want to say thank you to you guys. I know some of you are a bit jokey and a bit of trolling here and a bit of, you know, having interesting comments there, but our community is a very, very friendly and respectful place. Whether that is on the stream, I hardly see you guys fighting. You hardly use abusive language. I'm the guy that using the abusive language at that point, or the bad language. You don't harass any other people. Okay, occasionally there is always that one or other comment, but you know, I've seen streams where two streamers got a shunt with each other, and the community of each other went cross routes to go yelling on the stream, and that is something I don't want to see, whether that is on other channels or whether that's on my own channel at all. And I know that you guys community, you know, we're small, we're not big yet, we're a bit of a sim racing family on rFactor 2 though, and I really, really appreciate the temper, the manner that you guys put on in the chats, that you guys put on in your feedbacks and in your comments. There is criticism inside and pinpointing and maybe finger pointing a little bit, but that's fine, you know, that is feedback. We're still on the internet, you know, we are aware that everything that we say, everything that we do, we get judged on by people, we get commented on by people, we get referred to. You find some memes on me in the web. I've had worse years with memes, especially 2020 was one of these, 2019. But we've overcome that as a community. I've overcome that as a personality, and trust me, I'll look closely at what people say, and obviously it can't be everybody's darling, but really I do appreciate that we have people around here that are not fanboys. And I really want to say not fanboys, because you guys just don't like everything that we do. If there's something we do you don't like, you just say, Michi, that's not what you should do, or that's how you should do it different, or you suggest having a change here or there, or whatever. So that's that is a big value, and I really, really honor that, and I'm really grateful for having such a great community. So I wish you all the best. I want to say a massive thank you. Keep up the support. Let us get to the next level with all our channels. Let us grow the community together and keep it positive. And other than that, guys, there is nothing else for me to thank you for this year, and see you next year. Have a happy new year, everyone. Hope you have a good start into it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hopefully we see each other back for more sim racing streaming, for more esports streaming, for more esports content here on our social media channels. I hope you guys have a good time, have a good start into 2022, and thank you for being here and for being and making this community what it is. Guys, thank you so much. See you there next time. Happy New Year, everyone. Goodbye.